Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're taking a closer look at the career path of Ayman Mohammad. He's a road BIM engineer over in Saudi Arabia.
Right. And we've got his resume and LinkedIn profile as our sources here.
Exactly. So the mission, really, is to figure out what it takes to be a BIM specialist, especially on these, big infrastructure projects.
And see what skills and maybe experiences pop out for anyone interested in mixing technology and construction.
So right off the bat, what stands out are his core skills. You see Autodesk, Civil 3D, BIM coordination, BIM modeling.
Yeah, those seem foundational. But it's interesting, he also lists Arabic, some English, even basic Chinese, plus various certifications, politics, leadership, French.
Shows a kind of broader interest beyond just the technical side, maybe.
Yeah, commitment to development, definitely.
Okay, let's dive into the timeline. Parsons Corporation, that's his current role since June 2023.
And here, the focus seems to be on BIM strategy and implementation, designing those BIM execution plans.
So thinking strategically, it's not just about using the tools, but planning how they're used across different design teams.
Precisely. And then naturally, that flows into the 3D modeling and detailing, actually building the complex models.
And he mentions centralized file management, setting up folder structures, design models, annotation models, aggregated models.
They call them goose models sometimes, right? Bringing different parts together.
Yeah, sounds like it's all about making collaboration smoother, which is, essential in BIM.
Absolutely. And then there's clash detection and resolution, using Navisworks, running reports.
Finding potential problems before they happen on site, that's a huge value add for BIM.
For sure. He also mentions COBie data management with Civil 3D tailoring reports.
Go B.
Yeah.
That's construction operations building information exchange, making sure the data is structured and useful long term.
Exactly. Handing over useful information, not just drawings.
Now, if we look back a bit, Saudi Consulting Services, SIU Consult, September 2021 to May 2023.
Right. And here we see similar themes, but maybe on an even larger scale, working on projects for the Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu.
Yeah, developing the whole BIM plan from the start right through to the 3D delivery. Again, you see the focus on those organized file structures.
Design models, annotation, ghost models, all interconnected. It's that data management piece again. Very consistent.
And, yep, clash detection with Navisworks, COBie reports with Civil 3D. It's becoming a clear pattern.
It really is. Then before that, Shib Al Jazeera Contracting, Sejeco, August 2020 to September 2021.
Here he specifically is Civil 3D and Road BIM specialist on the Al-Qidi Dawaye project.
So this really brings his civil engineering background into play, designing roundabouts, profiles, grading, storm systems.
All within that BIM framework,
Uh-huh.
using Civil 3D, Subassembly Composer,
Mm.
even getting quantity calculations directly for the models.
Which is a huge benefit, right? Connecting the design directly to costs and materials. Precision.
Definitely. And again, 3D modeling of components, detailed clash analysis as Navisworks. It's core to his work.
You also mentioned his earlier experiences, Al-Shamluni, A.L. Yama, and others.
Yeah, briefly. Let's see more foundational site engineering, quality control, like concrete testing, reinforcement inspection, understanding how projects actually get built.
So that practical on-site experience probably informs his BIM work now, like knowing what potential clashes are realistic.
Makes sense. He was using Civil 3D for shop drawings, even back at Al-Shamluni. So it's a clear progression, building skills over time.
So wrapping things up, what are the main takeaways for you from Ayman's journey?
For me, it's that strong combination. He's got the specific software skills, Civil 3D, Navisworks, but also the strategic view for BIM implementation on, really big projects.
Right. It's not just technical proficiency. It's understanding the workflow, the data management, the collaboration side.
Yeah. He seems adept at managing the whole life cycle, from planning with BIM execution plans right down to the detailed modeling and clash detection.
I agree. The consistency is key BIM strategy. 3D modeling, clash detection, data management with things like COBie and clear file structures. These appear again and again across major projects.
So Ayman's career path definitely paints a picture of a skilled road BIM engineer tackling significant infrastructure work.
Which leads to maybe a final thought for you, the listener, considering his journey across these different companies and large-scale projects.
What does it suggest about how BIM is actively, reshaping infrastructure development?
And what kinds of opportunities might that create for professionals looking to get into or advance within this evolving field? Something to think about.